with our effort. This homestand Thursday and Saturday, we played 75 minutes of great defense, hard-nosed physical basketball with great communication and guys, 5 guys on the court that were really together at all times. Just to get a home sweep and to play better in front of our home fans was important to us. We've stressed a lot lately how important it is for us to protect the borough and play better home in front of our fans. And our guys took it to heart, and I thought they gave everything they had today.
You talk about this 75 minutes of just phenomenal defense. What's really been the main factor of why that's been the case?
There's been great accountability by the man. Each person's taken more accountability in guarding their man and not relying on help. There is help, and our bigs do an amazing job at the rim protecting against layups because we have good size at the rim. But we haven't relied on help. We've just, our communication's great, our effort, our intensity, all the things that go into being a good defensive team have really improved over the last month, which has given us a chance to win on nights when we don't make any threes.
Which was more surprising to you? That Badger, Ellis, and Forrest really struggled shooting. The guys who haven't been hitting as many buckets. Niang, Cedric Jackson, Rich Mature had a shot at those guys seem to finally find their footing.
First of all, I thought Rich was great. He settled us down. He, in the first half when we were struggling scoring, Rich had a very calming presence, made the right play. And I told him at halftime, I don't know if you shot it or not. I don't know if you have a basket, but I thought you were the best player on the floor for us for that half. Cedric and Majau, I'm not surprised because they make them in practice. That's been our stance from day one, that if you come to practice every day and you work and you put in the time and you show in practice you can make those shots, then you have the freedom to shoot them in games. And I want you to have the confidence to shoot them in games. So I wasn't surprised. I'm actually surprised it took this long because those guys are good players.
It's the first non-losing season in a long time. You clinch a spot in the tournament, you clinch a spot in Pod 2, B, whatever. I've asked it before, I'll ask one more time. With what the expectations were coming into the season, how special is it to just sit and think about what you guys have done so far?
Jake, I'm more proud at how much we've improved from early in the season. If you said this group of individuals, I don't even know what our record is. If you said this group of individuals, this would be their record at this point in the season, I would be, okay. That's how much time and thought I put into it. I knew we had some guys who were potentially, that could play at a high level. And it was just a matter of everyone coming together, some young guys stepping up, and they've done that. And we've got great leadership. The returning guys, Simeon, Ant, and Jalen Ingram, they bought in from day one to being great teammates, and you know they're our guys, and all the guys we brought in as a group. This is one team that came together, and they're battling and competing and enjoying each other's company, and they really like and respect each other, and it's been fun. But was I surprised? No, because I didn't really think about it.
When you look at Mater today, it seemed like this as a floor general is just making the correct pass everywhere he needed to go. What did he bring to the offense from that aspect of the game as far as a distributor? He
just found guys. He got, when we were struggling scoring early, he found Zečević to back of the rim for a nice lob play. He had a guy on a back cut. And him and Mike they present different problems at the point guard spot. With Mike, he didn't shoot well today, but he's been shooting it really well from three. He's got great speed. He's 100% aggression, and Rich is more like he's coming in throwing knuckleballs and keeping you off balance, and he's a calming presence, and he's an intelligent kid. So I like the fact that they both complement each other very well and bring different elements to the game.
What does it mean to get Will in there in those final 15 or so seconds?
I wish I would have got him in a little bit earlier, Jake. But here's the thing with Will. We put him on the team because we needed bodies, and Will and scout team and in practice, he's become a pretty good basketball player. We could play him in a game and not feel like he's not at his level. He's just continued to improve. But the beauty of Will, which says a lot about our program and our culture, is he'll be carrying the bags, he'll be doing the manager work, and then he's on the floor, where a lot of times when kids get pushed into that situation, they just gravitate towards being a player, where Will is still a worker and a player. He's not just a player now. So he's a great kid, intelligent kid, and scout team, he's on it. He makes our guys better, especially during the season when we're working on scout team. He'll be rebounding for our guys tomorrow if they want to get shots up. That's how selfless Will is, just like the other guys in the program.
The perimeter shooting wasn't as good as you probably wanted it to be, but the big guys really had to go in down low tonight, as scoring down on the block. What did they bring to the game tonight?
they're good scorers one-on-one, and I thought our guards did a great job of finding them and sacrificing their shots and their numbers to get it inside, because that's what was working, especially early in the game. Which is, once again, Adger's scoring close to 20 points a game, and we say, we need to get it inside, and he doesn't blink an eye, and he gets it inside. So really happy for those guys to be rewarded with wins for sacrificing their individual games.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.